Hello everyone, welcome to my Pilsen drum studio. Today we are going to do a very simple warm-up but effective. It's going to have 3 exercises and we're going to go at 3 different tempos. I will show you that more in a minute, but if you enjoy this warm-up, please like my video, please subscribe, hit the bell, and of course leave me a comment if you have feedback. Let's get to it. Okay, so 4 things before we get started. First off, good posture. Alright? Sit up straight. It's going to help you to play around the drums consistently. Second off, use your wrists, not your elbows. Okay? That's going to make this so you can play with more control and eventually you'll be faster. Third off, do not slice, hit straight up and down. None of this diagonal stroking. I want you to stroke straight up and down. And then finally, just understand you're working towards a better future when you're playing the drums. Anyway, I just wanted to say those things before I get too deep into explaining these exercises. Let's get started playing these warm-ups. So the first of our 3 patterns is going to be what I call a 4-stroke roll around the kit. So we're going to be doing single strokes, and that means just going back and forth, right hand then left hand. We're going to do 4 on their snare, 4 on our first tom, 4 more on our snare, and then 4 on our floor tom. Okay? It's going to sound a little bit like this. Now, something else you should know is you are going to see me play the bass drum on the first of every 4 strokes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. One more thing before we get started. I play a 4-piece drum kit, which means I have a bass drum that's 1, snare 2, first tom, which is on the rack, and a floor tom, which is on the floor. Right? That's 4. Some people play with a 5-piece drum set. They have a bass drum, they have 2 toms up here, that's 3, floor tom, that's 4, and the snare drum, that's 5. Okay? And so if you have a 5-piece drum set and you have both toms here, you don't have to come back to the snare drum. You can just go snare, first tom, second tom, and then floor tom. Alright? So that's a really good option for you if you have a 5-piece kit. But I'm very used to playing a 4-piece kit. It's what I like to play, and so you're going to see me have adapted this exercise for a 4-piece kit. So here we go. We're going to get started. 60 beats per minute. We're going to start slow, get faster. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, go. Alright, so now we're going to go a little bit faster. So instead of 60 beats per minute, we're going to now do 75. So without any more ado, here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. go 90 beats per minute. 1, 2, ready, go! going to do 8 strokes per drum. Same thing applies as before. We're going to do single strokes, so right and then left. We are going to play the bass drum every 4 strokes. Bass 2, 3, 4. Bass 2, 3, 4. We're just going to stay on each drum twice as long before we go to the next drum. So let's get started. I'll demonstrate real quick so you can see what I'm talking about, and then we'll start. So that's what we're doing. Let's get into it. I don't need to turn my camera on because it is already going. So 65 beats per minute. 1, 2, ready, go. Faster, up to 80 beats per minute. 1, 2, ready, go. Now we're going to go up to 95 beats per minute. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. Finally, we're going to do our third and final exercise. We're going to do 16 strokes per drum. And so this is twice as long as it was before. I will demonstrate. We're still doing the same thing with the bass drum. We're still playing single strokes. And I will demonstrate so you can see. And then repeat. So here we go, 70 beats per minute. 1, 2, ready, go. Moving on, we're going to 85. 1, 2, ready, go. Finally, 105. 1, 2.